What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. As you just saw, we got our caliper back from powder coating and this thing looks phenomenal. So this was a brand new caliper I bought, so as you can see everything's nice and new, and now it's powder coated to match. And again, this color is just so good. So this is ready to go back on the car. So if we come over here, Wagon already up on the lift, back wheels are already off, and this is a caliper we're swapping out. Nothing wrong with this one at all, works great. And again, thank you to Marvin letting me borrow this when I was in a pinch, but it's not powder coated, so that's gotta go. Also, before I forget, again, massive thank you to Dimitri from Retro Wheel for hooking it up with the center cap tool, because having this makes getting these off so much better. No more channel locks or vice grips, comes off no problem. The tool is clutch. So without further ado, let's toss this bad boy on. It looks so good. I cannot wait to have 4 matching calipers. That to that. Whew! It's just so good. All right, so out with the old and in with the new. Look how nice that thing looks. I also do know these are on the wrong side. I need to flip them from this side to that side and vice versa, but I don't have the puller to go ahead and pull the whole hub off, so that'll be at a later date. But the big thing, the caliper is fixed and this thing looks beautiful. Now, 4 matching sides just looks so much better. Now, what I'm kind of contemplating now, you guys have seen I have a rebus muffler for this car, but I haven't had time to go through and cut this or cut this just yet. We'll take some precision cutting, but I haven't had a chance to do it yet. What I'm kind of thinking about doing today, if I can find a pipe, is cutting here and taking this resonator out and just going straight through and then just clamping it right here and having a straight pipe through this section. It might be a little bit louder, not like crazy loud, but I kind of want a bit more tone out of this car. It sounds great now, but I think if we delete the resonator, we'll get a bit more out of the stock muffler. And like I said, I have a rebus for this car. Just haven't had time to go through and cut this and modify this perfectly, because we want the rebus to sit like right here. God, this car is so salty. Look at this. Absolutely terrible. And I just washed this car. But yeah, haven't had time to cut this just yet for the rebus to come through. So in the meantime, I think we might try and find a pipe today. I might have some out in the yard. We'll chop this off, unbolt it right here, slide this whole section out, and get a straight pipe from there, bolt it up here. I have a couple spare, I put them somewhere, exhaust vents over there, and we'll just delete this and hopefully get a little bit more sound out of this thing. If I have time, we'll see. But yeah, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. Already tested it out, it's bled, e-brake works, it's all good to go. So good. It's just such a good color. And I went through and I wiped all the calipers down. The red is just such a good color. It just pops like crazy. So I'm gonna come down, put the wheel back on, and then we'll see about chopping that resonator out of there. All right, well, it's been a few hours. We're back home now. The whole exhaust resonator delete kind of thing didn't happen. I went outside to try and find a pipe. It was 28 degrees and like misty, freezing rain. And honestly, just wasn't about it. So maybe tomorrow we'll try that again. We'll see. But on the bright side, we got a box today from AutoDock. This is the new oil pan and drain bolt for the 1.8T. So we can go ahead and get the bottom side all bundled up tonight. We got some goodies in the box. Oh, I didn't get all the tape. Can I pull it with one hand possibly? No, I can't. Yeah, there we are. AutoDock uses all the packaging material ever, all the time. Was it a separate box? Oh, it's in a whole other box in here. Okay, well, if I can do this one handed, which I did not do very well. There's that. Probably not the best idea, but you know what? It happened anyways. There's so much tape on everything. Okay, just hold on. I'll put you there. You might be able to see, you might not be able to see. Nope, you can't see. So I'm sorry, hang on. Quick standby, I'll be right back. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay. Here we are. Okay, big reveal. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Not big reveal. Not big reveal. There it is. Voila. We've got ourselves a nice new oil pan. This one is not shipped out, which is great. And I'm hoping wherever it's gone now, my magnetic bolt fits in there. But you can see the port for the drain. Yeah, just a nice oil pan. So this can go back on. Here we are, boys. Now we're making some progress. Nice new oil pan, all sealed up and good to go. And the best part, look at that, drain bolt comes right on out. The big question will be, will my other one fit? It looks like it actually might. It looked too small, but that might be okay. Hold on. Well, you can see it's very good at its job being magnetic. Is that gonna be the same? That might be the same. You might look out. Please get off there. Okay, let's see. Did this work out for us? Hold on. And this is also M14 by 1.5 if you're curious. I really hope it's the same threads as this one because I don't want to destroy it. Oh, look at that, going in nice and easy. We are good. Let me just take it back out just to double check. I didn't just trash all my threads, but I don't think so. Yep, we're good. So, not bad. And you can see it pulled off some of like the loose casting metal already. So, nice magnetic drain plug from rear chinning. That'll be good. Like I said, we're gonna run the car for a little bit, drain the oil, we'll check this, then fill it back up just to make sure everything's good to go. But nice to have this. So that's good to go. Oil pan's good to go. That's all plumbed up for the drain line for the turbo. We are all done down here for now. If I can get the seal back in, there it is. There it is. Okay. She's good. She's good. So with that done and out of the way, what else can we get done today? Actually, I have all these. Where was it? There. These ones. These are all the little end caps. We can go ahead and plug up this one. I'm gonna delete this entire thing or just plug it there, but straight on through, that'll be gone. And then these two are out the way I said last time. And then I believe I'm gonna delete the auxiliary pump. Everyone was saying this car has auxiliary pump because it was automatic before, and this helped push to the automatic transcore, so we can delete that. So this will go away and it'll run from this one right to there, and that'll be good to go. So this will come off and it'll just go straight to the radiator. And then also people were saying I'm not gonna have a lot of room to fit the coolant reservoir on this side because the intake's over here and the battery and that kind of stuff, but the VR5 we put in the Savoy had the intake on this side plus the battery and the coolant reservoir, and it all fit fine. So I think it'll be okay. If not, we can address putting like a small like coolant canister back here, but I think the stock one will be fine right back here. If I have to adjust this a little bit, but I think battery with the intake and coolant reservoir. Now the power steering reservoir get put down in the fender well like before on the Savoy, so that'll clear that section up. So we should just have battery, intake, coolant, and a bit of a gap to the transmission, but I think it'll all work out no problem. If not, we can readjust, but I think that'll work. So in this little bag, you can see we have tons of little end caps and such items. No! Oh, I got it, look at that. Got it. Don't do that again. One more. There it is, bam. All these little end caps. This one looks kind of big. I'll put that down over here. Nope, that's way too big for that one. I'm not sure where that goes, or if I need it at all, honestly. But probably one of these smaller ones are down there. Also have this little like plug. Maybe use that on there. Probably too big for that. I don't know. There's a whole bunch. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it all figured out. I think this plug here will be perfect for this one. Yeah, look at that. Get in there. Perfect. So we'll hose clamp that. That one's looking good. We'll need one more for this one at some point. And then I think we'll take one of these ones. That one should fit right here, no problem. Let me see. Get on there. Might have a little bit of a silicone grease, but okay, well, it's gonna go on there eventually. Now it's not gonna come off. Eventually, it's gonna go, you can see it's gonna go there. So updates, we are plugged back over there. This one's capped off. This one's capped off. That one's capped off. And this one over here is capped off. I need another plug for that one. I gotta find a hose for this one. And I think that's it. I need some small vacuum lines to run these two as well, which I actually might have back over here. I have a bunch of spare stuff from the VR5 silicone hose set, which is actually in this box right here. This might be perfect. That lower one. Okay, I'll get that. That might be perfect. I don't know if I have any small like vacuum line hoses. I might. What's this? That might be something. Is that vacuum line over there? What is this? That's like old vacuum line. I don't want old vacuum line. I mean, these are new, but that's a bit too big. I might be able to use this skinny one here to go from the coolant flange up to the reservoir. That might be good for that. But as for these, not really much use for any of this stuff. But I think this one I have here will be a perfect fit for the crankcase breather. Oh yeah, that is perfect for that. So good for that. I have to order some vacuum line to run these ones. This goes to the brake booster, so that's fine. Get a plug for that. Not bad. Oh, also, Gotta connect these two right here. Only issue is this one's a bit bigger than this one, so I might need like a large to small, but not the end of the world. We'll connect that up, and then we're doing pretty good. So this here is the original piece that would normally go up to this right here, but now we've got this. So fancy. And kept the logo. G Plus Performance, you know? Gotta let them know we mean business. So that'll go just like so and be good to go for now. Now they do make silicone ones that go all the way up and connect to here and connect to there, or if you delete everything into a catch can. There's lots of other routes you can take with this, but for now, this will be good. Also, I was wondering why this was like so loose fitting in there, and I remembered, forgot this. So don't forget your O-rings, boys and girls. You need the O-rings. Look at that, nice and fancy. O-rings back in here, so this is nice and tight, and everything's routed up and good to go. I did toss on this one that I had left over from the VR5 from the flange here. I'm not sure though if this will be long enough to make it to the coolant reservoir to that top one right there. It'll be somewhere over here. I think it's gonna be enough, but I'm not sure until it's actually in the car to see how much distance we actually need. But this should be good to go. So for now, that can just sit there. Also don't know if this will actually make it to the radiator. Once it's in the car, we can see exact distances, but for now, that'd be like that. But for right now, I can't do much more tonight. I think some vacuum lines tomorrow to finish up these ones through here. And I need some sort of connector for this. Now I do have this one. This is like the standard one you would have that would go through here. And then these two, this one and this one, connect this line to the turbo line. And then this one here go to the coolant reservoir, which you can see on this engine over here. You have the little Y piece there. So turbo line there. This is from the crack pipe, and then this one goes off to the coolant reservoir. Now, I'm not using the reservoir on this side, so I guess I could just use this side to this side and just plug this one. I guess that would work. Might look kind of awkward. Maybe I just kind of hide it down like this. That might be okay. We'll see about that. If I don't use this, I'll find another piece, but that might be just fine. But for the moment, I don't have anything else I could do right this second. The mounts are actually going to be here on the 31st, which is good because that's Monday of next week, but we leave for Florida on Monday. So sadly, the engine will not be in the car or not running before the end of the month. I wanted to try and get it done, but it is what it is. I'm still super pleased with how nice this is coming along. And again, I'd rather not rush it. I wanted to go in the car and run perfectly the first time and take my time with it and get everything right the first time around. So a little extra time, not gonna hurt anybody. And it's also good because there's a few other things I want to order for the engine, like silicone hoses for everything, get rid of all of these, the factory ones, and just some little odds and ends here and there. So a little more time getting this thing dialed in is definitely not a bad thing. Again, it's sad we won't get a first startup this month, but definitely very, very soon. We've been on a great path so far, and this thing's coming together so nicely. I hit a few small things here and there that I'll button up hopefully tomorrow, and then once the mountains show up, once we get back from Florida, toss it in the car, wire it up, and get some turbo sounds. I've been waiting patiently for a long time. I know you guys want to see this thing run. We're almost there. A little bit longer, but we're nearly there. At this point, I would say with the Pink Floyd, we're about 90% of the way from hearing this car actually run. The last 10% always takes forever. There's so many little odds and ends and engine swap that you just don't know you need until you're like right there and you need it. The engine, fewer pieces, that's good to go. Transmission's already done, have the clutch. That's all ready to go. On Monday when the mounts arrive, I also have the hydraulic clutch conversion kit from Fabulous and also the gas pedal conversion kit. So that has to go back in, the wiring has to go back in. There's no gas tank in the car currently, but I would equate all that stuff to the last 10%, and that will be in here. Little peek. Woo! She's beautiful. That will be in here. We can just turn the key and she comes to life, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. So I had to order some gas tank straps. Been slacking on that. The fuel pump's good to go. Like I said, the rest of the stuff will be here on Monday, which we're already gone, so I'll have someone pick it up for me. But it'll come back home, wiring, gas pedal, hydraulic clutch conversion, mate the transmission to the engine, drop it in, and go from there. Now, I will say the first startup more than likely won't have all the coolant stuff ran and probably won't have all the turbo plumbed all the way up because we still have to go through and get this figured out. I really want to make this work. I don't necessarily love, I said before, having the pipe that comes this way or this way. That'll make this side very, very cluttered, having the battery, the intake, the coolant reservoir, and a pipe somewhere inside of here with all of this stuff, which can be cleaned up. But I really want to have that factory look where it's just down right here and everything else is just tucked away. You don't see it. So I think if we just do, like the mount's gonna be here, right? I haven't seen it yet, but the mount's gonna be right about here. If we cut this like right about here, do a little S curve like this way and then down and then back onto the frame rail, I think that would work no problem. Little modification, but I think it'll work and keep a super nice look for the car. And then also I was talking to Jake, I think I'm gonna go with the same side front mount intercooler and not do the side mount, because looking at this one, on the Mark IV, it has a nice big vent right through here to the intercooler. But on this one, this is kind of blocked off, and there's just not a lot of flow that'll be going to this, so it might not be the most effective for cooling the air. If we do a same side intercooler, it'll be the front mount, lots more air coming to it. One pipe will come up to here, the next pipe will go under this side over to this one, and same thing, I'll be able to run the same factory plumbing for the turbo setup, but we'll have more cooling with the front mount up here. So that's pretty much the game plan. Like I said, about 10% more stuff to get this thing in the car and actually running, and then we have to go through and get like the cooling stuff done, but it's really not too much at this point. We're pretty close. We are pretty close. But I will say, I'm so excited to go to Florida. Right now, it's freezing out. It's like misty, freezing rain still. And I'm like, I'm over it. I'm so sick of it. I want to go to the warm. I want to see the beach. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the beach, but at this point, I just want to go lay out in the sun and just bake. I miss being warm. I miss the sun. It's just been so cold here. So quick trip to Florida, get refreshed, your Euro tripper, have fun on the Mark II. Then we come back, hit the ground running, knock this thing out, and get this car running. So with that, gonna end the video here. I might have one, possibly two more videos out before we leave on Monday for Florida, which again, I'm so excited to go to Florida. Euro tripper, the Mark II, very soon. As always, do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.